Hello guys, this is Izan here. Today we are going to talk about Jews. More specifically, we're going to talk about the Jewish culture. First, we're going to talk about the beginning of Judaism before talking about their culture. In 1812 BC, Abraham and God established a covenant. 800 years later, the Jewish law, or Torah, was given to the Jews by Moses. This formed modern-day Judaism. It is the second monotheistic religion created. And all this led up to a large sphere of influence, as it can be seen as the precursor to the two biggest religions in the world, Christianity and Islam. Despite this, it only has 12 million followers around the world, making it the fifth largest religion in the world. It does have a large amount in the USA and Israel, with Israel being the only majority Jewish state. Now, onto the actual culture. Oftentimes in America, most people think Hanukkah when Jewish holidays are brought up, but in reality, Hanukkah isn't usually considered the most important. That being said, Hanukkah is the most well known, so I will go over that first. Hanukkah is a festival of lights. It is an 8-day celebration of the rededication of the Holy Temple, or the Second Temple, in Jerusalem. It starts on the 25th day of Kislev, which is on the Hebrew calendar. They wanted to have an internal fire, but they had little oil. They lit it anyways, and miraculously, it burned for 8 days. This is why every day of Hanukkah you light another candle using the middle one to light the other 8. People also exchange gifts each day of Hanukkah, as well as play games with a dreidel. Now onto the next holiday. It is called Rosh Hashanah. It is the Jewish New Year's. It celebrates the creation of the world, and in other words, it is the birthday of the universe and the day God created Adam and Eve. To celebrate, people light candles in the evening, eat sweet dishes and festive meals, and pray to services such as the sounding of the ram's horn. Rosh Hashanah falls in a certain time period in which two major holidays are celebrated within 10 days of each other. The other holiday celebrated within 10 days of Rosh Hashanah is Yom Kippur. It is the holiest day of the year. During Yom Kippur, you fast all day, avoid creams and other ointments, and don't wear leather and other things along those lines. Instead, you pray. You pray for forgiveness in specific. Because this day is reserved for fasting and praying, the day before is for eating and preparing for this holy day. Finally, at least for my presentation, we have Passover. This is a celebration of the freeing of Israelites from slavery from the Egyptians. God sent Moses with a message to the Egyptian Pharaoh. Even though the warning, the Pharaoh didn't listen, and the Egyptians suffered 10 plagues while God passed over the Israeli homes, hence the name Passover. The celebration is divided into 2 parts over 4 days. Candles are lit nightly, holiday meals are eaten daily and nightly. During the event, they do not work in any way, but cooking and carrying outdoors are permitted. The middle 4 days are not fully festive and are the days where most forms of work are permitted. To remember the unleavened bread the Israelites ate as they left Israel, people do not even own any chametz, which is leavened grain, wheat, barley, oats, and other things of these types.